Israel-Hamas war updates. Gaza death toll at 17,700, says Hamas-run health ministry. Please subscribe for latest updates. Let's move on with the video. The renewed fighting between Israel and Hamas has entered the 9th day on Saturday, December 9th, with the Israeli military carrying out deadly bombardments in the Gaza Strip. The World Health Organization's executive board is set to hold a rare emergency session on December 10th to discuss the health crisis in Gaza and the West Bank. As we speak, the conflict in Gaza continues unabated, with each passing day adding to a death toll that is already staggering. The raw numbers paint a grim picture, an unimaginable 17,700 lives lost, each one a story cut short, a future extinguished. Today, we will delve into the escalating crisis in Gaza, where the death toll has tragically reached 17,700. To understand the present, we must first revisit the past. Let's embark on a journey back in time, tracing the path that led us to the escalating conflict in Gaza. It all began with the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948, a move that sparked immediate tensions in the region. This event, known as the Nakba or catastrophe, resulted in the mass displacement of around 700,000 Palestinians, setting the stage for a long-standing dispute over land and identity. In the years that followed, both sides grappled with the realities of their new existence. As we moved into the 60s and 70s, the struggle for control and recognition erupted into full-blown conflict, with both sides suffering significant losses. The 80s and 90s saw a series of peace accords and negotiations, but these often proved to be temporary solutions to deep-seated issues. The turn of the millennium brought with it the Second Intifada, a period of intensified Palestinian uprising against Israeli occupation. Fast forward to 2005, Israel unilaterally withdrew from the Gaza Strip, but blockades and restrictions remained, leading to a significant deterioration in living conditions for the inhabitants of Gaza. The following years witnessed a power struggle within the Palestinian political landscape. Hamas, a group deemed a terrorist organization by many Western countries, took control of Gaza in 2007, leading to an escalation in hostilities. As we navigate through the 2010s, we see a series of wars, the most devastating of which was in 2014. This 7-week conflict resulted in the deaths of over 2,000 Palestinians and 73 Israelis, further deepening the divide and animosity. And so we arrive at the current decade, marked by sporadic outbreaks of violence and a steady increase in casualties. The socio-political landscape of the region is complex, shaped by decades of conflict, unresolved disputes, and a deep-seated sense of injustice on both sides. This brings us to the present day, where the death toll continues to rise, and the situation grows increasingly dire. As the world watches, the crisis in Gaza continues to unfold. The death toll in Gaza has reached an alarming 17,700, according to reports from the health ministry run by Hamas. The numbers are more than just statistics. They represent lives lost, families broken, and dreams shattered. Each day the count increases, painting a grim picture of the ongoing violence that shows little sign of abating. But the crisis is more than just the mounting fatalities. The reverberating effects of the conflict are felt far and wide. Thousands are displaced from their homes, left to seek refuge in overcrowded and under-resourced shelters. Infrastructure, schools, hospitals, roads has been severely damaged, disrupting everyday life and making recovery even more challenging. The war's stranglehold on Gaza has also limited access to basic necessities. Many are without regular access to clean water, food, and electricity. The healthcare system, already strained by the pandemic, is on the brink of collapse, as it grapples with the enormous task of treating the wounded and caring for the sick, all while under the constant threat of attack. The humanitarian crisis unfolding in Gaza is a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of conflict. The stories of individuals, their struggles, their pain, their resilience, provide a sobering perspective on the human cost of war. The situation in Gaza is a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of conflict. In the face of such tragedy, you might wonder, what can I do? The answer is a lot. In these times of crisis, every bit of help counts. Aid organizations are tirelessly working on the ground in Gaza, providing food, shelter, medical aid, and hope. You can support these efforts. One way is through financial contributions. Donations, no matter how small, can go a long way in providing essential resources. They can help a child get a warm meal, a family find a safe place to sleep, or a hospital keep its doors open. Another way is by spreading awareness. Talk about the crisis. Share information about it on your social media platforms. Encourage others to contribute. The more people know, the more they can help. There are organizations such as the International Red Cross, Save the Children, and the United Nations Relief and Works Agency that are doing commendable work in Gaza. Support them in any way you can. Remember, every act of kindness contributes to a brighter future. Do not underestimate the power of your voice to make a difference.